I'm Marcellus. I was involved in criminal gangs. I know the obstacles and hurdles of being in a criminal gang, and I turned my life around.
I just love the job because, it's a chance for me to give back, and, the kids that are kind of going on that downward spiral, I can kind of help them work their way back up again, because I kind of know where I can relate to where they're going.
Things got a lot worse because I was in a crazy relationship. I didn't really stay in it too well, and then I got myself caught up with the wrong people and then end up going to prison. I'm at Baz. And it's just like, in this last 4 weeks of my life, I've lost 1.5 stone. I feel lighter, I feel quicker, I feel better about myself. He understands the whole thing, and I'm just trying to get away from everything, and he keeps pushing me further and further, and then hopefully one day he's pushing me further, so far away from it that I just never come back to it.
You knew from their body language that they were serious. They weren't going to just pick the knife up and try and scare you. These guys were actually going to do some serious damage. My natural reaction was to bring my hands up like this, and that's when the cleaver went through my hand there, and he was hacking again. It went through there. I tried to grab it off him. It went through there. Now, if I had not boxed, and the normal reaction, because I've spoke to a lot of people about this, the normal reaction would be that somebody would do that, right? Now, if they did that, the knife had gone through here when I went like that. Now, if I had done that, instead of there, the knife would have gone through there. And if it had gone through there, I wouldn't have been here today. When I got stabbed, there was so much trauma, because that was a real dark time in my life, because I'd lost everything. All my eggs were in one basket. It was the boxing, and that's what I wanted to be, and that was everything that I had. That was my route out of this area, or of this life,
Yeah, I felt like a sharp, bee sting, or that's the only way I can kind of describe it to kind of make you feel how it felt. Like, it was more of like a shock. So I put my hand up to kind of think, oh, what was that kind of thing, and then I looked at my hand and realised that I was bleeding. So I instantly turned around, and I seen a guy just running off. So my instant thought was to quickly run after him. You know what I mean? Not thinking. So I started running after him, and then realised I started to drip blood from my face. So panic set in, and I just didn't think about my friends. I just ran straight to my dad's, and he took me straight to the hospital. Still to this day, I don't have no knowledge who did it, but I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess, that life kind of caught up with me, from the past. Me being from St. Anne's, and backing up my friends when they got into problems with people from rival areas. I guess that kind of followed me on as me being a part of St. Anne's, do you know what I mean? Part of the gang.
I was getting into trouble, and I think we did something. I'm not sure what we did, I can't remember, but we were getting chased by the police. So I was running down the streets with a few of my friends, and we ran into the leisure centre, and I can remember the policeman chasing us through the leisure centre, and we were running through this dark alleyway, bottom of the leisure centre. We jumped out up the steps, through the door, and wow, there was just an amazing environment where people were boxing and skipping, and they looked happy, and they looked like, and I just knew this is just something that I want to be part of. I just knew it was like a calling.
Congratulations, Marcellus. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm just humbled, privileged and honoured to be here today. Speechless, really, but I'd just like to say a massive thank you.
After winning the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award, it was like everything. I wasn't even thinking of celebrating. It was more panic and anxiety and thinking what's going to happen, because you know, we got given notice regarding subletting and the renewal trust, you know, being difficult with regarding subletting what we've been doing for years and years, and it's been fine, but I don't know what happened, but they wanted to, they wanted us out.
Your stomach starts churning and your mind starts turning to smoke another draw. It won't matter no more, but the next day still feels sore. Brain taps on your window, always did though, but you didn't.
And I was just wounded. I was gutted because I thought, you know what, our future is uncertain. The kids, where am I going to tell them where we're going to be going?
You want the buzz back, so you follow the others on to smack. Just try and stay positive. Just try and stay positive.
When I first started volunteering, we was at the Sycamore Centre, and we was in a boxing gym that was a good boxing gym. It had bags, it had a ring, it had a lot of space, and you know, the centre itself was all right. It was easy to access. It was, you know, good. It was quite local for people to come. You know when you can feel something's missing, and I don't know what that something was. You don't realise how many people want to actually help until you're kind of on your arse and you don't know where to go. You know, you want help from people, but you just don't know how to ask. But then when people are asking, oh, would you like some help? Would you like some help? You know, it just goes to show that you're doing something great because people want to help. And that's why we've got such a great place. You know, the building itself, hopefully, I'm not saying hopefully, we will buy this place and we will make it Nottingham School of Boxing.
Bruno is the champion.
He's doing well in the community, and I hope he gets this building, he can get some funding and some people put the money together to buy the building, and I hope they give him a discount off the building as well. I think it's very, very important that youngsters today get involved in boxing and learn some discipline, because the youngsters are running riot around the world and running around the place, and have lost the identity of respect and discipline. And boxing is a very, very respectful sport. There's raw talent there, and it was nice to take him on the pads. I don't know how many he put me through to take on the pads, but quite a few.
This is Johnny Nelson's chance at redemption, and look at this. Dazzling combinations, and he's going to stop it. It's over in the 5th round. Nelson lays the ghost to rest.
Every country, every city has their issues, and so they need somebody like Baz to explain this is how we did it. Nottingham needs to be very proud of Baz because the ups and downs through his life, he had to do that journey himself, but he decided to use that experience, good and bad, to help the others coming through. And this should not just be a local thing, it should be a government thing, it should be a national thing.
Naz is an amazing character. He's a loving, caring guy, you know, but he was misguided a little bit. He didn't have the direction in his life, and he made a few mistakes, you know.
And every day it was getting worse. More beef, more trouble, more people that wanted to hurt me, more people I wanted to hurt, and then I finally did hurt somebody and went to prison. And people say prison's a joke, it's a cakewalk. It's not the nicest experience you can have. Waking up every morning, having somebody tell you what to do, having somebody tell you that you can get your TV taken away. Some days you won't be able to get certain meals because maybe somebody at the canteen doesn't like you. Maybe the guy that's serving your food is going to spit in your food.
Eventually, you know, I want to do what Baz is doing and try and make a difference in people's lives, giving people opportunities. If I can do what Baz is doing and I can turn someone else into a younger me and they can turn someone else into a younger them, and you know, that knock-on effect keeps going, we'll make a difference, definitely. You know, it gave me that opportunity, it gave me that chance. And you know, different times in the day, you know, I will just text Baz and say, you know what, thanks for the opportunity. You know, I feel like I can't say thank you enough.
And then I met Baz. I think, oh my God, this guy's a guardian angel. I don't know where he comes from, but somebody definitely sent him down for me at the right time in my life. Like mentoring me and showing me a lot of things. Like I talked to a couple of different situations with me, and he talks to me on a level that I can understand because he's been in the gang lifestyle. He's been stabbed, he's had situations, he's had knife situations. He understands the whole thing, and I'm just trying to get away from everything, and he keeps pushing me further and further, and then hopefully one day he's pushed me further, so far away from it that I just never come back to it.
No matter what you're going through in your life, no matter how much pain, no matter how much obstacles and hurdles and trials and tribulations you're going through, you know, by staying positive, by surrounding yourself with positive people, by believing in yourself, you can get through this. I promise you can.
The time is now to switch up. The time is now to switch up. The time is now to switch up. Thinking big is a must. The time is now to switch up. Hey, going for gold like it's Olympics. Reach for the stars, see what you're left with.